Hey, this is Dustin with Texola. Somebody asked on one of the Bardno pages exactly what was going on with the different types of buildings. So I figured I'd just kind of walk through and show you some of the framing stuff. So in the picture you see here above, you can see that we're doing a building inside of a building. You look, this is a weld up structure. It's a 212 pitch. You're going to have the metal girts running along the walls, and then you'll have the metal purlins. So that would be your typical weld up frame building. The picture that we're showing now, this is a hybrid type building, so it's going to have metal uprights, metal trusses, then it's going to either have wood girts in the walls and then wood purlins. This is one of the favored buildings for barndominiums due to the fact that it's simple and it's more cost effective. So it's going to actually lower your cost because you're not building a building inside the building. You can also OSB the outside of the walls and sheet them with OSB, so that way you can do the spray foam directly against the walls and you'll have that moisture barrier. Anything happens to the metal on the outside, you can pull the metal off and swap it out. So this is kind of those buildings that we're starting to go to now for barndominiums. The third building here, this is going to be a pre-engineered metal bolt-up building. You can see the trusses are all bolted on. The girts are all bolted in together. There's fewer of them, but they're larger. You can also see they're going to be an 8-foot or an 8-inch post, and then a lot of the times they're purlins. You can different kinds of purlins. These are a bypass, so they're going to mount to the outsides of the post, or you can get an inset, which would mount a little bit inside the post, or you can get a flush mount that would mount with the post. Next one we're looking at is the post frame building. So different types of post frames you can do. Um, it's just dependent upon you what you really want to do. If they're burying the post in the ground, they'll pour a slab inside. It really won't be a stem wall, and they'll use a board to block the concrete. There are guys that are actually pouring concrete footers and then mounting the post to them, which is what I would recommend if I were you and I was building a pole barn. So, but this is wood girt. I mean, it's wood all the way around, and that's the reason it's called pole barn. Traditional framing is going to be your traditional stick built houses. So everything's framed out of wood. Um, there's going to be a continuous footer along the bottom, and then they'll pour the footer first. They'll go in, they'll plumb it, and then they'll come in and back pour the slab after the fact. They'll come in and frame on top of them, and they'll bolt the footer plate down. So that's kind of what's going on. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 405-724-9900, or shoot us an email at info@texolainc.com. Thanks.